Oh, I don't know if you guys saw it. Shane Davis got his books back. Did you guys see this? Shane Davis got his anatomic books back from the printer yesterday. And he's texting me while I'm at Ava's play practice. He's just like, "Can I call you? Do you have time to talk?" And I was like, "Well, when I get home, yeah, sure." I didn't know what he wanted to talk about. But he tells me that he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "We just got these books back and I'm afraid they have a cinematic I'm afraid they have a cinematic page turn error." And I was like, "Oh no." Like there's an opportunity here like to really kind of sort of be a horrible hypocrite. Shane's like, "What would you do? Like, what am I supposed to do?" And I was like, "Oh man, Shane." I was like, you want me to answer as your friend or as like, representative of Comicsgate or like how do I answer this for you?" I said, as your friend, because he showed me what it was. And basically it's a double page spread that is not really a single image. It's like two storytelling pages, but one image, the knee of one of the images bleeds over into the other page. So it does need to be a two-page spread, but it doesn't need to be a two-page spread. It's the back matter. In other words, after in the story itself, it's fine in color. But at the end of the book, Shane is reprinting some of those very same pages, just the line artwork. And that's where the goof happened. So it's not important at all. I mean, it's just not important. And the Shane's like, "What do I do?" And I'm like, "Man, as Ethan Van Sciver from Comicsgate, I got to tell you, you got to reprint them. But as your friend, I'm just like, I don't know. I'll back you up either way. How much is it going to cost your family to reprint these books for a mistake that people might not even ever notice and that isn't important or integral to the story?" And Shane's like, $10,000. I'm like, "Oh, Shane." And yeah, we talked about it for a while. It was real distressing. Sucks so bad. And he's like, "It was our fault. It wasn't the printer's fault. We realized it. Yanzi is the one who caught it and everything." And it was just so hard. But after talking about it for a little while, it just became clear that we needed to go back to print. We're trying to find like a third option. Like, is there a way that we can like make this better? Or, I don't know. No. And I said, This is just typical. It's like the book's gonna come out, people notice it, and then it's like, look at the hypocrisy of Comicsgate. Oh, I don't know. It's horrendous. And by the way, you know what? Shane wouldn't take a beating over that. I would. It would be me that got criticized for it. So I don't know. We talked it through, and I think came up with the best solution, which is just what they wanted to do anyhow. You know what I mean? Like Yanzi was just like bereft, was just kind of like, yeah, we gotta, from what Shane told me, we gotta go back to print. So that's what they're doing. It's gonna cost them $10,000 and 3 weeks to do the right thing. I'm really, really proud of them. Really proud of them for that. I said, there's got to be a way that you can make that $10,000 back. Like maybe pulp every copy except for like a limited run of misprints and then sell them and see if you can make enough money selling those misprints at a markup or something. A marked, I have no idea what you would charge for a misprint, but limited run of maybe 100 or 200 copies. See if you can make your money back, some of it. But yeah, Comicsgate Live's important. We got to be supporting each other. Um, John Malin's got Black Riding Hood 2, which needs to be promoted. Also, we got to talk to Luke Stone and just see if we can get like, I mean, because the Black Riding Hood 2 launch was a little bit kind of goofed up because John couldn't get the campaign approved for the longest time, and Luke finally, or approved it, and it went live. And it's like we got to be able to control like when things go live, so that we can make the launches more dramatic. And we can't just wait forever for like these campaigns to get approved. Or yeah, we gotta make our own. We're gonna make our own sites and do it all by ourselves. What happened to Shane? So Skeleton Core Comics. Oh, like his book came back misprinted. Same, like just like Eric's cinematic spread. So unlike Eric, Shane is doing the right thing and he's sending it back to the printer, and he's got to pulp the run and then pay for a new run, which is about $10,000. And I mean, Shane isn't rip-averse. $10,000 is a lot of money to the Davis family. You know what I mean? It's not like a rounding error. So, it's gonna hurt them. And they're doing the right thing, and I hope Comicsgate helps them out. However, like I think Shane should sell some of he should destroy like 95% of the books and then offer a limited run of the misprints at a signed and numbered, I don't know, something or other. But I just think he's got to make that money back. JD Kirby says to anyone. Yeah, I'm really proud of him. But I wasn't going to judge him either way. Like if he had said, you know what, is there any way that we could just like let this maybe go unmentioned? I would have been like, okay. But he did the right thing.